Hey Chiefs Kingdom, what's going on, fam? Today we've got a huge Kansas City Chiefs update that honestly has the entire NFL watching Arrowhead right now. The offseason is heating up, the pressure is rising, and there's one massive question hanging over this team. Are the Chiefs about to reload for another Super Bowl run? Or are we entering the most dangerous transition period of the Patrick Mahomes era? And trust me, you are not going to want to miss what's happening with Travis Kelce, the wide receiver room, the rookie standouts, and the growing buzz around this roster. Because while the national media keeps doubting the Kansas City Chiefs, there are signs that this team could be preparing something absolutely explosive for 2026. Chiefs Kingdom, I need you in the comments right now. Do you believe the Chiefs are still the team to beat in the AFC? Or are there real concerns starting to grow around this roster? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive straight into the biggest Kansas City Chiefs news update of the day. The biggest headline surrounding the Kansas City Chiefs right now is still Travis Kelce. And honestly, Chiefs fans can finally breathe a little easier because the future Hall of Famer is officially locked in mentally for another run. After months of retirement speculation, Kelce reportedly made it crystal clear to the organization that he was not ready to walk away from football. According to recent reports, Kelce told the front office, "I'm not going out like this." And wow, that statement alone tells you everything about the mindset inside this locker room right now. The Chiefs are still hungry. Kelce is still motivated. And after the frustrating 2025 season, this team clearly feels like they have unfinished business. What makes this even more exciting is that Kelce isn't just returning to play football. He's returning to lead. The organization reportedly views him as the emotional heartbeat of the team, especially with so many young offensive weapons developing around Patrick Mahomes. That leadership could become one of the most important factors in the entire season. But Chiefs Kingdom, we have to talk about the elephant in the room. The wide receiver situation is still one of the biggest storylines surrounding this team. Fans across social media are split right now. Some people believe the current group has massive upside, while others think Kansas City still desperately needs another proven veteran target. Rashee Rice remains one of the most talked about players on the roster. There's still constant discussion around his long-term future and availability, but recent reports indicate the NFL closed its latest investigation without discipline at this time. And if Rice is fully available this season, that changes everything for Patrick Mahomes and this offense. Because when Rice is on the field, his ability to create separation, attack the middle of the field, and generate yards after the catch gives this offense a completely different rhythm. Chiefs fans know exactly how dangerous this offense becomes when Mahomes has receivers he trusts. At the same time, Xavier Worthy continues generating major excitement inside Chiefs Kingdom. Even after dealing with injury concerns last season, there's still enormous belief in his speed and game-breaking ability. This coaching staff clearly sees him as one of the key pillars of the offense moving forward. And honestly, if Worthy takes that next superstar leap this year, watch out. We already know defenses struggle to contain Mahomes when he has vertical threats stretching the field. If Worthy becomes consistent, that could completely transform the offense again and open up opportunities for everybody else. But one of the coolest stories happening right now involves rookie camp standout Xavier Lloyd. Chiefs fans love underdog stories, and this kid is suddenly becoming one of the most intriguing names to watch heading into training camp. After impressing coaches during rookie minicamp, Lloyd earned himself a contract and immediately started getting attention from local reporters and analysts. What makes this story even better is that Lloyd wasn't viewed as some elite draft prospect. He had to fight for everything. And those are exactly the kinds of players Chiefs fans rally behind. The hunger, the chip on the shoulder, the determination to prove everybody wrong. That energy fits perfectly inside Kansas City. Now imagine this scenario for a second, Chiefs Kingdom. What if one of these young receivers unexpectedly explodes during camp? What if Kansas City suddenly discovers another hidden weapon for Mahomes? That's exactly why training camp this year feels absolutely massive for the future of this offense. Meanwhile, the Chiefs also made major defensive investments during the offseason, and this might actually be flying under the radar nationally. Kansas City added defensive talent early in the draft, including Peter Woods and Mason Thomas. And there's growing belief that this defense could become even nastier in 2026. That's important because the Chiefs may no longer want Mahomes carrying the entire team every single week. There's a clear effort happening right now to build a more balanced roster. Better defense, better run game, more support around the quarterback. And honestly, that might be exactly what this team needs to get back to dominating football games consistently. Speaking of balance, the addition of Kenneth Walker created a ton of excitement among fans. The Chiefs know they need more explosiveness in the running game, especially after recent seasons where the offense sometimes became too dependent on Mahomes' improvising magic. A dangerous ground attack could completely change how defenses play Kansas City. And let's be real, Chiefs Kingdom. When Mahomes has play action working, defenses are done. That's when this offense becomes terrifying. That's when the deep shots open up. That's when Kelce starts finding soft spots everywhere. And that's when Arrowhead becomes the loudest stadium in football once again. Another fascinating storyline is the possible evolution of the offense itself. Reports suggest the coaching staff wants to diversify the attack and slowly reduce the over-reliance on Travis Kelce as the primary receiving option. Not because Kelce is an elite anymore, but because the Chiefs need to prepare for the future while still competing for championships right now. That transition won't be easy. Replacing a legend like Kelce is basically impossible. But the organization already appears focused on developing younger talent at tight end, including undrafted rookie John Michael Gillenborg, who some insiders believe could eventually become an important piece of the offense. And honestly, that's what makes this current Chiefs era so fascinating. This team is trying to compete for another championship while simultaneously preparing for the next generation around Mahomes. That balancing act is incredibly difficult in the NFL, but if any organization can pull it off, it's probably Kansas City. Chiefs Kingdom, the energy around this team feels different right now. There's pressure, there's uncertainty, but there's also serious excitement building behind the scenes. The doubters are getting louder, but sometimes that's exactly when the Kansas City Chiefs become the most dangerous. So now I want to hear from you. What is your biggest concern heading into the 2026 season? The receiver room? The offensive transition? Mahomes bouncing back to MVP form? Or do you think this team is about to shock everybody again? If you enjoyed this Kansas City Chiefs news update, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss breaking Chiefs news, rumors, and updates. Share this video with every member of Chiefs Kingdom, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's go Chiefs. Fire American football.